I think for the last couple of days, this has been a serious discussion.
Yes,
and the president also is human, and he has a right to be hungry just like anybody else, despite that he is the president of the republic. And remember, the friends of Senator Okongo Mugeni has been for the last, and you know also we should not push what we call double standards. They say who comes to equity must come with clean hands. The people who are trying to call out the president are the same people who have been insulting the president since forever. They have been calling him Kasongo, Kidinji, all manner of names that they have been naming president, body shaming him. Then when the president reacted, they just ran around helter-skelter and trying to lecture us on the pedestal of moral high ground. When I see people like Senator Governor Orengo, who has been on revolution from 1970s, just trying to lecture some of us. He's running, I sit in public accounts committee, he sits in a public accounts, he's running down his county. This is the same person. When the deputy governor was brought for impeachment, we declined to impeach him. He went ahead and sent goons to lock the office of the deputy governor. That deputy governor cannot access office. So which moral high ground do you come and lecture us and tell us, for example, you should be doing this? So when I hear people like Babu Wino, for heaven's sake, who are they talking to? He's the same person who insulted President Uhuru Kenyatta. You have that clip. I don't want to mention what he said because this is a PG-rated program. Ama watoto amelala, I think they are asleep. He referred to the president in expletives, the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. He was facing allegations of shooting somebody in a club. So which moral authority do they have? They impeached the deputy president, and I want to confirm what the president said. Senator Okongo Mugeni and myself impeached the former deputy president, although they are nowadays friends. I don't know what changed. And you know, deputy president has been accusing Senate that they received bribe, which I don't know where those allegations came from. In some of the documents that was brought by the mover of the motion, Mwengi Mutuse, one of the grounds was the widow of the late brother accusing him of disinheriting her and the children. It is on record, it is in the answer. So when the president just mentioned everybody...
So these are confirmable facts, right?
They are confirmable because they are part of documentation that were brought as impeachment charges before the former impeached deputy president at the floor of the Senate. He read it, I read it, and he can confirm. He was accused of trying to use intimidation and blackmail to get a tender through KEMSA. These are facts that are on the table. So I don't know what happens. These are people who have been naming president everywhere, calling him Githinji, calling him Kasongo, calling him Zakayo, calling him his body shaming the president. Then when the president reacts, I wish, and I agree with Senator Okongo Mugeni, I wish the people who are reacting against such expletives are people like Okongo Mugeni, because I have never heard him insulting or demeaning anybody. At least he has a high moral ground. But these other characters, they can't. So what I'm saying in short, while we agree, and I agree with the correct part he said is that I normally roast maize with the president at State House, which that is the correct part. But as we get into the era of campaigns and elections, this is what we expect. But we hope going into the future, this name-calling and body-shaming will tone down, because apparently most of these people are also senior leaders in this country. I think as we go into the future, I agree there is somebody who wrote somewhere that we need to know what your agenda is. And you know, even the disunited